Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back. Thinking Game Podcast. What episode is
We're on
this?
number 48.
48. 48. 48.
So, Super Bowl past weekend, bro. What you think about Super Bowl?
Super Bowl and Valentine's Day. The Super Bowl was really
Valentine's
good.
Day to Ashley.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Super Bowl was really good. It was a lot of drama, nail biting. It was what I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? I thought the Chiefs was going to win. I didn't know it was going to be that close.
Yeah.
Every time, like, the Eagles held the ball so long in that first quarter, they really took control of the game. Time of possession, things like that. But it was just too... It was a lot. Like, it was like kind of like they were struggling. Right? It was like...
Kind of how life is, right? You just keep converting on third downs.
Third downs. Like, you don't want third down. You don't want third down. Yeah. You don't want third and long.
But he can't really pass like that, though. So.
Yeah.
You know, because Patrick Mahomes, man, he was slinging it. If you leave any kind of window, he getting it through.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like some of his.
I feel sometimes. Sometimes you get windows, and if you don't operate with that window when it's shut, try to throw that ball if you want to.
Exactly. And he was even some of the throws where his receivers didn't catch it was good balls. So he threw it in the window. It's like so when
did he have any picks? He didn't have no picks that game, did he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
And when you're that consistent and it's like. Was doing it, looks like it was no effort. Like, you know, business as usual. They've been there before they got the Super Bowl experience, and they were doing it like that. You know what I mean? They weren't like really emotional. Like, you know, Travis Kelce gonna always be, you know, upbeat. You know what I mean? Is crazy with his antics. You know.
Yeah.
But they just seemed that like they were more methodical with it. The Eagles had a lot of third down conversions, so the defense was holding it up, and then they just busted. You know what I mean on third down and kept them alive.
I knew they weren't gonna give him that ball back with that much time left. Because I said all the time, you give him that much time, he probably gonna beat you. So. A lot of people probably get mad because they did that strategy where they just ran the clock down.
Yeah.
But if you want to win, you got to be smart, man. Trying to be egotistical. I'll give 2 more minutes. He ain't going to beat my D. Man, Kansas City defense was gasping, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and it's the same thing. They held the ball in the first quarter, the first half. The Chiefs held it in the last little bit. Yeah. They played the clock game. It's all kind of strategies to life.
But you got to score too.
Exactly. And that score ain't guaranteed.
So late, especially in the red zone. Hard to score in the red zone.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
And that field is short. They run that cover 2 on you.
And I think sometimes in this case, the Philadelphia Eagles doing their homework, scouting the Kansas City Chiefs plays, kind of backfired on them because the Chiefs had tendencies, you know what I mean, those jet sweeps, and they do this all the time.
Boy,
but this time in the Super Bowl, they did something different. They changed the little routes.
On the right hand side of the goal, he was wide open, bro.
Yeah, that's film. Film said they was gonna go over.
That's awareness too, though.
No, and then the coach said, "Hey, they not gonna cover that." You know what I mean? Just go out there and run over to the side.
As a defense too, though, it's a play, and then it's on the field, and then it's awareness. Like, wait a minute, something don't look right. Let me ease up. But man. So. It was a good game, though.
Yeah, it was an exciting, and that's what Jalen Hurts really gives you that drama. You know what I mean? He's going to escape. He's going to move around. He's going to make those really big throws. And it was just, I was just very surprised. But that was what they were doing all year. 2 really good teams. 2 African-American quarterbacks, 2 brothers playing on the team, you know what I mean? Bragging rights, the Kelce brothers. You know how that is, with the parents, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff.
Exactly. Right? For one of them, anyway.
You know what I mean? You know how it is.
For sure.
Every holiday, you know what I mean? With the brothers, you know what I mean? The kids, like you took the Super Bowl from my daddy.
Boy, exactly. But what do you think about the corporate side? Like when you think about like Jalen Hurts, man, you think he gonna get that payday now? He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
because he's still on his rookie deal.
Yeah, that's he's in the ideal spot.
Oh, definitely for the franchise.
Like sure. So like you want to show them everything. You want to show them everything you can do before they get that big money. You got that rookie contract, and now it's time for your grown man contract.
Boy,
this is what you want to show them.
Boy.
You know, you got no injuries, and this is what you do when you're healthy. This is the kind of numbers you produce.
Right.
But you got to like realize too, like Patrick Mahomes, before Jalen gets his money, I want to address this. Like Patrick Mahomes, they say he's maybe the best quarterback ever. You know, young.
Oh no, ever. But right now he's the best quarterback right now.
But is he getting paid the most?
Yes.
No,
he not.
No, I think
he's talking about total deal. Or you talking about a year?
I think total deal. He's the.
They got like $500 million.
I think he's the 5th highest paid. I think.
He gave him a team friendly deal though, because I think they spread it out longer.
Yeah.
But I think I can't remember the exact numbers. I don't have them written down, but he gave them a team friendly deal so they give him more talent. I mean,
exactly. You know what I mean?
And
he's playing a long game.
They let him play out his contract. They took care of him before his contract ended.
That's a good show of faith.
They did that with Dallas, and they had to pay because they could have.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have got him cheaper, but 2 years before his deal was up versus letting his deal run out down market value. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, well, maybe his market value will go down. You know what I mean?
Never goes down. Always goes up.
Well, it depends on your play. But like with Jalen Hurts, everything with him is going up.
Yeah.
You know, if we would have gotten, if I see the record going this way, I would have tried to get a deal with him before his contract expired too.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's in a really good position.
Yeah. I think too, when you start thinking about that, you think about like Eric Bieniemy, man.
Yeah.
Just sad, man. Like, dude cannot get like a head coaching job. He getting up in age. They keep trying to say that, you know, Andy Reid called the plays and stuff like that. And I just seen some come across the news that he was trying to go to Washington to be their offensive coordinator because he'd have more control, so it'd be like a lateral move. And I'm thinking, like, dude, turn it up a little bit more. Dude, what is he thinking, man? Like, I wouldn't do that. Unless they paying me like way more money.
Yeah. I'm like want to be the highest paid quarterback. Matter of fact, I want to be like if I was in that situation, it would have to be astronomical for me to make a lateral move from a Super Bowl winning team
to a dysfunctional
team for control. Like, so I'm gonna be the orchestrator, offensive coordinator, but I'm going to orchestrate this offensive comeback, and then the head coach, whoever they put in there, and I got more control as a coordinator, but I'm doing all the work.
Right.
But some other head coach that they put in there is going to reap the benefits. Yeah. You know how much you got to pay me to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, no.
And you don't even know the quarterback is. You know, they got Wentz, Howell. I think they do that. Who started the last game? Howell. Yeah. Then they talking about what if they get Derek Carr. Derek Carr ain't gonna make that much of a difference, too.
I mean, first of all, he's the best available, and you get the start.
By what measure he's the best available?
I mean, he's a Pro Bowl quarterback.
That don't mean he's the best available.
What's it? Lamar Jackson? Is he gonna be available?
They don't pay him. He gonna be
exactly. So I mean, like that. If there's not really many quarterbacks,
somebody gonna get Derek Carr real fast out the.
For sure. I mean, like I don't know if even the Raiders kind of like
they want to release him.
They ought to release him, but they kind of I think they spoke too soon. Didn't really foresee the market.
I think they kind of like, you know what? Let's just make this peaceful and we'll make it easy for you. And we'll say we're releasing you so you can get picked up. You can already start the negotiations and stuff. Oh
no, but his deal, he got to like.
They said he had a team-friendly deal.
Yeah, he got a no-trade clause. Like, they can't trade him. Like, he has to agree. Mm-hmm. He has to agree to where he goes. He has that control.
For sure.
I just really think.
But he wasn't gonna do it because that's the thing about the corporate world too, right? You gotta know your leverage.
Exactly.
You do that. Like, what am I going to get traded for? Man, y'all finna release me and I'm finna go get market value, man.
Yeah, and then they got to pay out. If he doesn't agree to the trade, they got to pay him out. They got to pay all the money. Yeah. Like, so,
for sure.
Like he was playing the year, like next year. Like he's playing the year.
And they still paying coaches, too. They still paying John Gruden and whoever before. I think they still paying them, too.
Yeah, they just make a lot of bad decisions. Front office and quarterback.
Leadership, right?
Yeah, exactly, and that's another thing too. But like with Bieniemy, Like, they keep raising goalposts. Like, well, I want you to call plays. Well, he calling plays. You know what I mean? I want you to do this. I want you to do that.
I want you to sell popcorn. I want you.
Exactly.
I want you to make videos
and
to sell
he
tickets.
does what they tell him to do. Yeah. And a lot of us have been in that situation where, hey, you got to have the experience. You get the experience. Well, now you got to have the education. Now you got the education. Well, now you need a special certification to do this, and you can get paid what your counterparts.
How you thought about bleaching your skin?
You know what I mean?
Like Sammy Sosa?
Yeah, exactly.
Sosa,
you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's the only thing he hasn't tried to really be offered these head coaching jobs. And it's just weird because some coaches come from college, get a head coaching job.
Boy.
Some coaches lose.
The dude Judd, he was a special teams guy. He was special teams coach. He was a head coach of the Giants.
And now he gets to be the head coach on these high.
He went back to the Patriots now.
I mean, it's obvious, like, what's going on. Like, you see that, and it's like, why? Like, that don't make no sense.
That's how it is in the world, too. You're like, how this person get this position? They go to church together.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's his cousin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
I'm starting to see it now. You know what I'm saying?
I can see clearly now.
Yeah,
the rain is
you
gone.
fell out for it. Like, well, you know, Mike, you know.
It's like, did you even look at my resume? You know what I mean? The Super Bowl, the championships, like, I don't think you can have any more success than what he has and not, get a head coach. Like, what y'all looking for as a head coach? Somebody somebody who's going to win, somebody who's going to change the culture or change your offense, a real offensive boom.
Right.
But y'all want, y'all friends. Like, I mean, this is $1 billion game.
It is.
And you're going to put your friend in a position that doesn't know what he's doing?
Yeah.
Except... And this guy in Kansas City can,
do it all the time, it's like a buddy system.
I choose money. You know what I mean? I choose that green. That's the color I'm choosing. And
some people it's like that. Then it's like a flow chart. It's green. Then it's relationships and stuff like that. Networking. Then it's who I roll with. You know what I'm saying? Communication piece. Can I go to dinner with this person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said this before. Some coaches keep a job and they lose, and then other coaches, they lose one season, always on the hot seat. Always on the hot seat.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
That's how some managers are, though. Some managers, man, they got so much turnover. And then it's like one manager coming in, he doing good, but they don't like him because he don't micromanage people. He don't drive people in the ground.
And he's doing good. He's employee friendly. I mean, a player coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say, but they don't like him because the other managers can't go out to lunch with them, and he doesn't rub shoulders with them. And he's not a good fit. Well, how does his work look?
Right.
Well, he's getting more out of the employees. Yep. He does more work himself. His results speak for themselves. But he's just not kind of our guy. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to, when we go on the trips, he don't want to go to the bar with us. And he's not a good fit.
Right.
Because you don't like him. The way he talks. He wears the 3-piece suit with the bow tie.
Boy.
And y'all are tie guys. You know what I mean? Just blazers with the... top button, unbutton.
You gotta know your value too, just like NFL. You have to know your value. You gotta know what increases your value, and then know how to leverage your value.
Yeah,
it's all about value. The corporate world is all about value.
And it's all levels.
Yeah, it is true.
You know what I mean? You can, like we say all day, you can complain about where you are.
That's true.
Or kind of lobby to get a raise or get better benefits. Or you can get more skills and shop yourself around. You are the product.
I think the thing, I was thinking about before I was taking my kids to school this morning was, where do you imagine yourself? Like, when I worked at the retail store, the big box store or whatever, it's like I couldn't make myself imagine being there for like 10 years. Like, I couldn't imagine. Like, I couldn't picture myself being there for 10 years. Like, I can't do it. I tried to make it, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying something wrong with it. I'm just saying, where do you picture yourself? Now, are you comfortable doing that? Because the thing is, it's a cap that you're going to make. You're not going to make more than the store manager. You're not going to make more than the manager or supervisor. And if the manager or supervisor makes, let's say, $45,000, That's what the manager supervisor make. That's your, for a regular associate, that's your cap. You're not going to give more than a manager. There are some rare cases, but it ain't that many.
They gonna try to get you out of there,
yeah.
Or best case they'll try to make you a manager for your experience. You know what I mean? Your dedication to the company.
Most people don't want to do management. They're like, I don't want to be no manager, man.
Well, I mean that's
how you cap yourself off.
And that's the steps, right? And he, like he said, not saying anything bad about you working there, but you gotta see what you're gonna be after this position. Like, I'm going to be here 5 years, right? I'm not going to be in this position the whole 5 years.
Like, do you want more for yourself, or are you comfortable where you at?
So, like me, I don't see, I'm not defined by my job. Like, that's what I do to make money. I go there, clock in, cash a check, and then I pursue my goals, my passions in life. They don't have anything to do with what I do for work.
Right.
Some people's, their passion, I want to be the best associate or management. Well, I'm going to go get an education. Then I'm going to be a store manager. I'm going to be a general manager in 2 years. I want my own store or franchise. I want to use this big box company to move around the country and see different, things.
That's definitely better than just being comfortable with just being an associate working in the men's department.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, if your company, like, don't, like, if you had if it's a big company, right? Use that. You know what I mean? You've been at this company since you were like 19.
Boy.
And you've been there 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? At 29. You can start on something different with your education, or you can use your years of experience in that and try to move up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Be a manager. Use that education to go in the same route. Like, maybe you want to be a general manager. Maybe you cater your education to grow in this market or in this organization. See what your general manager what his education looks like. You know what I mean? What classes did he take? What are they willing to invest in your future in education? I have a homegrown, like a manager, like things like that.
Right. And sometimes you got to invest in your own education. Sometimes the next step may not be comfortable because you got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I can tell you right now, me going to school full time, working full time, having kids, taking them to school, and trying to manage, a household, being a husband. I'm telling you, it ain't comfortable, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? If I want to go to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Uncomfortable is going to be my comfortable, you know what I'm saying? But I know that ain't everybody's cup of tea, but what is your cup of tea, though? You know what I'm saying?
And, we all, talk about the next level and, graduating. Man, the sad thing is, with the way prices are rising of things, the next level is just going to be regular. That's what you just need to be on the next level to survive. You're going to drown.
That's why you got.
Or you're going to starve if you don't do this.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just not
sometimes
like
jobs the next level is moving up and lowering your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go from a 5, lower it down to a 4. You know what I'm saying?
Just for
that next level, you can kind of get that extra and kind of put it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or invest it or something. But, making moves, it shifts different things across the board, you know what I'm saying?
And I see this, another thing I see all the time, people don't have, time for school, time to work out, time to grow or anything. But you have time to work a whole nother job.
Boy.
That job pays you now. Like this, another job is like instant gratification. You work, you get that paycheck right then.
For sure.
But, in 3 years, you won't have nothing to show for it but that money you made.
Yeah.
So when you do invest in getting a skill, it doesn't pay.
Right.
You might have to pay them to get that certification or get that education. But it will increase your earning potential.
For sure.
And then you can kind of level up like that. Use your time with something that's going to have maybe a lasting benefits or growth in those. So if you can maybe, do without, maybe quit that second job and, kind of go to school and invest in that.
Yep. That's true.
Or in your own business, just on the side. Just do something
And think about this. When you're talking about owning a business, ask yourself, do I want to be consistent? And is this what I'm consistently good at? That's what a business is. You're consistently doing something. McDonald's, they consistently sell burgers. You go through the drive-thru, you go in, you buy burgers or you buy a chicken sandwich. They consistently make burgers to sell. Don't start a business doing something you know that's not what you want to do. You're not willing to do that for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to quit in 3 months now, you know what I'm saying? Business don't work like that. You got to be consistently good. You got to find your wheelhouse. What am I good at? You know, even when I don't feel like it, I'm still good at it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Money is a great motivator, but sometimes there's a long-term.
Yeah.
Long-term, it is not a good motivator. Like, well, I can do it and I make money. And then, like, some days you don't do it because, like, this money ain't worth it because you're not making really, really big money. Like, millions is a great motivator. You know what I mean? But, like, you make 100,000 one year, then you make 50 another year. That's not, like, you know what I mean? That's not going to be enough motivation for you.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So he's, like, kind of really saying, stick to something you good at that you can do like that.
Right.
And I ran into a person, I was having a conversation the other day. They work in their passion, helping people and stuff like that. But now they burnt out. Like, you know what I mean? They want to help people, but like, you know what I mean? But that's also what they do for a check.
Right.
So that's your income, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, man, I have to go in and I have to help people. Sometimes your passion, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be something you have to do. Like maybe you did good, maybe you volunteer or help people on the weekends when you control of it. But like they'll suck the life out of your passion. You know what I mean? When you're getting paid for it, when they put a monetary, and that's just my opinion.
Right.
You know, when they put a monetary value on your passion or your dreams or whatever.
Yeah, guys, we're pretty good and close out, man. We can't. Maybe we come back. We have to take a break real quick. I would probably just close out. And just like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think about the channel so far. Thank all the viewers from watching. We was talking about the apples and oranges with the Patrick Bet David.
Yes, sir.
Had like almost 500 views or something like that.
Okay, yeah,
man, we appreciate the views, man. Let us know. Comment, let us know. Give us some feedback.
I mean, we're very interactive. You know what I mean? If you want to talk to us, you want to be on the podcast, you want to be on the show, reach out. Let us know. You know what I mean? We know a lot of you.
Speaking into the atmosphere, we're going to get a studio here pretty soon. Exactly. I don't know the exact date, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Thinking Game, we signing out. CTMTV, that's the platform. And we signing out. Peace.
All right.